years ago this Friday, October 1st, I had a motorcycle accident. It's hard to believe because in one sense it seems forever ago, and yet in another way it's much more recent than that. There are a few things I don't remember about the accident, which they tell me is normal. But I also have a lot of very vivid memories. One of the things I remember clearly is being very concerned about how my family would react when they heard that I had been in an accident. I gave the EMT strict instructions not to leave a message on her answering machine if Kristen didn't pick up the phone. I didn't want her to hear that message without being able to be reassured that I was okay. I remember my kids being very upset until they were able to see me and know that I was, in fact, okay. I remember my parents wanting to immediately drive out from Pittsburgh to be with me in the hospital. One of the first things my dad said to me after he knew that I'd be all right was that he also knew that me getting that motorcycle was a bad idea. While I'm sure that was also my mother's opinion, her words to me were much different. Now, my mom was always one of those people who not only read her Bible, but also actually believed the promises in it wholeheartedly. She would pray scripture prayers, recognizing that those words were inspired by God, so God would honor them. She also held firmly that if we lived by the principles laid out in the Bible, specifically in Proverbs, we would also reap the benefits of those principles. One of the first things she said to me when she saw me was from Proverbs chapter 3. Now, many people can quote Proverbs 3, 5, and 6, but do you know what verse 7 says? My mom did. She said to me, "Do not be wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and turn away from evil. This will bring healing to your body and nourishment to your bones." Now, my mother wholeheartedly believed that God could completely heal me. But she also believed that his desire was not only to heal me physically, but to refine me, grow me, transform me. She recognized that I needed to set aside my plans, my agenda, and simply seek God's will for my life in order to be in a right place with him. She told me that she would pray for God to heal me physically, but that she would also be praying that I would surrender fully to him. God did heal me, but he also used what most people would consider a tragic event to shape me significantly. I don't ever want to have another motorcycle accident, or any other kind of accident for that matter. But if I could go back and change it, I wouldn't. Recognize God's hand on your life and allow him to do the work that he desires, regardless of what it might look or feel like.